Okay, first of all, look at this face. Hi, welcome to Miss Kate Cuttables. This is Ginger. Ginger, say hi. Hi, Ginger. She is one of our 4 dogs. She is a golden doodle and she just had 7 puppies. And she is going to be in this room with me filming, so if you hear jingling from her collar, that's what that is. But, oh, look, she loves to cuddle more than any of our other dogs. She just wants to sit on your lap and like put her head on your shoulder and just cuddle with you. So adorable. Today I'm going to show you a layout that I did with our Magic Moments paper pack and our Magic Moments die cut that you can get on Amazon. So here is, I'm doing everything left-handed. Here's the first page, Disneyland or Disney World. I'm a Disneyland person, although I have been to Disney World many times, but I am a Disneyland person anyway. So I'm talking about Disney, it's everything. So here's the first page, and this is our paper that I designed, and here's the second page. These are the die cuts that go with it. Let me see if I can hold up both of them. Ginger, you're gonna be blocked out for a second. Are you okay? Okay, can you see the bottom? Okay, so I have a giant dog on. Okay, yeah, just put your head down right there. Okay, so this is the first and the second page. It's just a 2-page layout with the die cuts and the Magic Moments paper pack. I will put the link below to these products on Amazon so you can recreate this picture or this layout, or if you do something else with these products, then I want to know about that too. Come here. Okay. So if you do something with these products and you can either follow this one or do something all by yourself, that's totally fine with me, but I want to see them. So show me on Instagram what you're doing so I can see, because I think it's so fun to see. So this is what we are doing for today's video, so stay tuned and watch. Just ignore this right here. It's my phone recording down below. I know it's not very high tech. Okay, we're using the Magic Moments paper pack with the Magic Moments die cuts. So this is the layout I came up with. We are going to put it together and I'll tell you all the measurements as we go along. Okay, this black and white polka dot paper is a 11 by 11 and I'm just putting it on some black cardstock. I'm just lining it up so it's even all around. Okay, that is an 11 by 11. Then we have a 3 by 12 in the red and yellow stripe with the stars. That is going to go on the right side, just enough so that you can see the polka dots. Okay, and then we have a yellow cardstock, just plain with the texture. Oh, there's an arrow. Okay, this yellow cardstock is 6 by 10. If you can hear a dog collar, that is Ginger. She is in here with me. I don't know if you can hear her claws, but that's what that was. There she is. Oh my gosh, she's so loud. Okay. So then we have a 1 by 12 in the blue star. And I'm just going to put that along the yellow, the bottom of the yellow cardstock. Okay, and then we have 2 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 photo mats in red cardstock, textured. And I just put this one just right up against the bottom of this. Try to space it out evenly between this right here, the sides, and in the middle. So the nice thing about this paper is that if you don't want to use the die cuts with it, you can go to the website and find all of these shapes along or on the website so that you can use them on your layout if you don't want the die cuts, if you want the layered cardstock or the cutout version. You can find these on the website that goes with this paper. So you can even do a mixture of the die cut and the cutouts on the website with the paper, or just either or. It's a fun way to customize your project. Okay, so I'm going to put this best day ever because, I mean, doesn't everyone have the best day when they're at Disneyland? Now, I am a person that likes to overlap my designs over onto my photo mats. I just think it gives it more personality, and you can, you know, you don't have to have all of your pictures exactly, you know, showing. It's fun to give it some personality and overlap. That's just the way I like to do it though. So we're going to put the castle down here. And of course, with the castle, you have to have fireworks. You can't have castle without fireworks. We are actually going to Disneyland in a couple weeks with my little family, just for like 3 days. We would go to Disneyland probably at least 3 times a year. But now we can't do that anymore because if the kids miss 1 day of school, it's like tragedy. In fact, we went to Hawaii for the Silhouette Summit in, I think that was in April or May. I think April, I don't remember. And we decided to stay longer, and we went and stayed on the west side of Oahu over in the Marriott that's next to the Disney Resort. We stayed at Disneyland in Hawaii for 10 days total. And we had so much fun. It was a blast. We went all over the island. We did so many things. But when we got home, the kids were so far behind in their homework, and it was the end of the year and like the end of their term, that they didn't really get caught up, and so it hurt their scores at the end. But in my mind, I'm like, we're gonna remember this vacation forever. I'm not gonna remember your grades forever. So I'm one of those parents that's like, I'd rather go on vacation and make memories than worry about what you got on your math test. So my 15-year-old was kind of mad about that, but he did have a ton of fun. Okay, so here is the first page. Can put some really cute pictures on there. We are going to go on to, here it is all done. We are going to go on to page number 2. Okay, this blue star paper is a 3x12, and I'm just putting it over here on the left side of page number 2. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys scrapbook in 1-page or 2-page layouts? Because everywhere you look, they basically only have 1 page, and it's one really cute page, but it's only 1 page. So is there another page that's going with it? I mean, when you flip the book open, there's a page and a page. Or do the pages not go together? You know what I mean? I'm just so curious about how other people do that, because I only see 1-page layouts, and to me it makes sense to do 2 pages. So leave that in the comments below. Tell me what you guys do. because I'm curious. Maybe I'm just old. I mean, I am old, but I just kind of stay in my ways, and this is just how I've been doing it my whole life. Okay, this star paper is an 8x10, and it's basically leftover from this, and these are from the same. And then this is the leftover polka dot from this one. Okay, and this black with white polka dots is a 1x11. And then of course the photo mats are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And these yellow square photo mats are for smaller images, and these are 3x3s. So I'm just putting those down the side. When we had annual passes to Disneyland, we would go so much that honestly we kind of ran out of things to do. we were like, we would honestly go to Disneyland for like 7 days. And after, you know, day 4, you've been on Pirates like 5 times. And I could go on it again, but my kids are like, no, I don't want to stand in that line. So one fateful trip, we decided to go trade pins with the cast members. Oh my goodness, that started years of pin trading. And you can blame that on my husband, because he is like, he'll get obsessed with something and he will not let it die. Like, he has to get everything. He's listening to me right now, I know he can hear me. But he has to get like one of everything. So you can't just do a little bit of pin trading, you have to like go all in, which is what we did. I mean, it became out of control. We literally have probably 20, do you think 20? Jeff?
What?
Pin books?
Probably.
Like the big, huge pin books. We probably have at least 20 of them completely full. And they're expensive. I mean, a lot of them we traded, but then like you just get the dumb, you know, the dumb ones that we already had. So instead of turning into like pin trading, it turned into pin buying. On eBay, Disneyland, Disney World. We've been to Disney World a few times. And of course, I love Pete's Dragon because, you know, that's my generation. So instead of just getting a couple Elliot pins here and there, he honestly bought me like every Elliot pin that's ever been made. I'm not kidding. Millie, she's 12 now, but back then she was probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5, do you think?
Yeah, 6.
4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
And she loves Tangled, and so do I. It's like, Tangled is my all-time favorite Disney movie. But so she wanted to get all the Rapunzel pins. Well, back then they didn't really have a ton, and for some reason they'd only release the Rapunzel pins at Paris Disneyland, so you couldn't get them anywhere but like Paris. So Jeff starts buying all these Rapunzel pins on eBay from Disney Paris, and they were like limited edition, like 25 or something. Anyway, so she had this, I think it was her Rapunzel and Flynn Rider on Thunder Mountain. Was that the one? Or was it the Maximus pin?
It was the Thunder Mountain one, I think.
So there was one with Rapunzel and Flynn Rider on Thunder Mountain, and it was this pin, and it was like super duper rare. And she wanted to wear it on her lanyard, and we're like, okay, it's your, you know, that's your lanyard, your pin, you can do what you want. So back then they would have all these pin traders that would, you know, be there out trading pins that weren't cast members. And she would walk up with her lanyard full of Rapunzel pins that were so rare and like super expensive. This little 5-year-old girl, and she knew that they were like so cool. She'd go up to the pin traders and sit there and go like this in front of them without like, you know, just so that they would admire her pins. And then the guy would be like, oh, I'll trade you, you know, this pin for that pin, thinking that she doesn't know what she's talking, like she doesn't know. And she'd be like, no, these are my really good expensive Rapunzel pins. Like every single time you'd see the pin trader's eyes like light up when they'd see her. Her really expensive pins. And oh my goodness, she thought she was the coolest person in the world. Anyway, that was a long story. Okay, and just, I mean, you guys can put these die cuts or embellishments wherever you want. This is just something that you can follow. I just thought it was a fun, cute layout to throw together really quick. With these die cuts, you can get things done so fast. I mean, that layout took hardly any time at all. And I'll have to show you, I still have a ton of leftover die cuts and paper. Okay, and this is page 2. So we have page 1 and we have page 2. Okay, so page 1, page 2, best day ever at Disneyland. Isn't that so cute? Do you love it?
Yeah, I do.
And I will have all the measurements written down in the description box below. I will have all of the links to the paper packs and the die cuts in the description box below as well. So check out that. We'll take you right to where you can buy this. If you guys make this layout or make something with it or similar, put it on Instagram. I want to see. Okay, I'm going to show you over here. I have so much extra. I mean, this is just one page. You could do an entire album with this. So I think I only use like 3 sheets of this Magic Moments paper. I mean, there's like how much is left? Tons. And look how cute they are. This was one of my favorite papers to design, I gotta be honest. I love it. And then we've got some, you know, some scraps, lots of scraps that you can put on the next layout you're gonna do. And we have a lot of these extra die cuts. So you can do a ton more layouts with this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me if you like it, what you think. Tell me about if you do the 1 page or the 2 page. I'm like so curious. Leave some comments down below. Hit the notification bell so you can get my videos or the notification for the videos when they go up. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time. I mean, like I could almost just... Okay, Ginger. Okay. There she is.
You like those down?
She did not like to be behind the paper. Oh, you're so cute.